You are welcome again. In the previous series, we look at the role of awareness, desire, and knowledge in implementing change. In this one, we want to look at the role of ability and reinforcement in doing change. First is ability. What is ability? Simply put, ability is the power you have that enables you to do something well. It is a sort of the skills and means you possess to do something. And not only doing something, doing it well. We can call it your talent or your skill or your proficiency in a particular area. That is your ability. Before you can benefit from change, you need ability. It is not enough for you to be aware of the changes or to even desire it or to even know what to do. You need to be able to do it. In 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2, Apostle Paul was telling Timothy that the things that you have learned from me, the same commit to loyal and faithful people who shall be able to teach others. There is a place of ability in performance, in change, in driving success, or in driving an enterprise. Today, as we said, just because you know what to do does not mean you can do it well. And if we are to still put it further, the fact that you know the theory of a thing does not mean you know the practical. There's a whole lot of difference between knowing and doing. One is head knowledge, the other one is know-how. You just have to know how to do the change. And how do you do this one? How can you get ability or acquire ability or increase your ability? You can do this by either subjecting yourself or submitting yourself to further learning, further training, or exposing yourself to more experience. Because you can pick ability by more learning or by more experience. Whichever you will need to do to be able to know how to implement change, either on a personal level or on an enterprise or organizational level. Somebody said, ability is what you are capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do, and attitude determines how well you do it. I think that is by Holtz. The next thing we want to look at is reinforcement. All the things we have talked about, the awareness, the desire, the knowledge, the ability, once you have used them to implement change and a change is now in place, you have now to reinforce the change, reinforce the method of change, reinforce the procedure. This is what somebody called refreezing, concretizing, solidifying these changes. Because don't forget, our Lord Jesus Christ said in Mark chapter 2 verse 21 that people ordinarily don't really want to change. Ordinarily, people don't want to embrace change. Change does not come naturally. Therefore, when you have made changes, they need to be reinforced so that they can become the new normal. They can become the new normal. And again, in doing this, you have to be careful of mistakes. And be sure that in the changes you make, there are no mistakes. Because if there are mistakes, inherent mistakes, major mistake, latent mistake, if you refreeze them and solidify the mistake, they will now become your default mode. The mistake will now become the new normal way of your doing things. Therefore, you have to be sure of the changes you are making, that they are positive. Reinforcement can come in 4 ways. It can come in form of reward, in form of incentive, positive reinforcement. Whatever you reward is reinforced. Whatever you reward is encouraged, is institutionalized. And reinforcement can also come in form of negative. One, it can come in being positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement. Whatever you punish, whatever you sanction will be discouraged. So it can come positively or negatively. It can come by way of punishment or by way of extinction. But whichever way it comes, you reinforce the new changes to become your normal ways of doing things. I think with this, we can all come to begin now to go to implement change from radical point of view. That is from the point of the person that is implementing the change. From the point of the person behind the change. It is a bottom approach way of doing things. Looking at human beings rather than machines and technology. I want to thank you for the time. Kindly join us in our other series in Changes Here. God bless you.